When I say the word bugs, what comes to your mind? Gross, nasty, or pests? If you're eating in a restaurant and you saw bugs on your plate, you would probably call the manager of the restaurant, right? When I say the word bugs, you don't think about restaurants or home cooked meals because bugs and meals, they don't go together, right? Or would you eat bugs while you could enjoy delicious burgers made of beef? Well, first we need to understand that conventional livestock farming is the major contributor of greenhouse gas. And since those livestock animals consume corn, soy, or grain, and those plants require a lot of resources, especially water, and they use up to a third of water resource of the world. Besides, the scientists are predicting by 2050 the world population will be around 10 billion people, and they're worrying about the food demand that it will outpace the food production. And bugs could be the answer to that issue. They could feed those hungry mouths while saving the environment. And insect farming is more sustainable compared to conventional farming. And here's a good example, a good comparison. To get 1 pound of beef, we will need around 1,000 gallons of water and 10 pounds of feed. While to harvest 1 pound of insects, we only need 1 gallon of water and 2 pounds of feed. And most insects, they eat food that we don't eat or we can't eat. A good example are termites. They eat wood and they could be a good source of protein. And to harvest 1 pound of beef, it requires about 200 square feet of pasture. And to harvest 1 pound of insects, it only requires 2 cubic feet of land. So insect farming is way sustainable. And we probably already know about the nutritional value of insects. They're high in protein and amino acids. And believe it or not, around 27% of world population are already eating bugs. They're already part of their standard diets, um, such as crickets, ants, grasshoppers. They're already being consumed in parts of the world such as Asia, Africa, and South America. Even the UN, United Nations, encourage us to start eating bugs to fight world hunger. Back in 2013, they issued a report. They listed the list of bugs that can be consumed and how they are very efficient in converting food to body growth or protein because they're cold-blooded. And bugs could be the answer to world hunger and as part of our diet as another alternative option to mainstream staples such as chicken, fish, and beef. And some people might argue that bugs are just nasty and dirty. Imagine if you saw the bugs on your plate and you put those bugs in your mouth and you can feel the texture of the exoskeleton in your mouth while chewing. And some people argue too that they may contain disease, allergens, toxins, and pesticides. And it can be avoided by doing conventional farming. And so we gain more control so they can be consumed safely. And in Western culture, eating bugs is not part of the culture. But I had to break it down to you, but we are already eating bugs. If you love to consume chocolate, and as the average American consume about 11 pounds a year, in 20 years, you're going to consume about 2 pounds of bugs per year. And if you like peanut butter, they could contain up to 30 insect fragments per 100 grams. So bugs are everywhere and they're already part of our diet. So eating bugs is sustainable and it could help to fight world hunger and sustain the environment. So have you had bugs before? Or would you consider making bugs as our standard diet? Thanks for watching.